This video from the Famous Personalities series is about Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus was born in 1451 in Genoa, Italy. His family was involved in the wool trade, which provided a modest living. As a child, Columbus loved exploring the sea and learning about navigation. He dreamed of sailing beyond the known world and discovering new lands. Columbus began his career as a sailor and worked on various ships in the Mediterranean Sea. He learned about trade routes and navigation techniques from experienced sailors. His early voyages took him to places like Portugal and Spain, where he gathered knowledge about exploration. Columbus became determined to find a new route to Asia by sailing west across the Atlantic Ocean. In 1492, Columbus secured funding from King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain for his expedition. He set sail with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. After several weeks at sea, Columbus and his crew reached land on October 12, 1492. They landed on an island in the Bahamas, which Columbus believed was part of Asia. Columbus thought he had found a new route to Asia and called the people he met Indians. He did not realize he had discovered a completely new continent. This misunderstanding led to many conflicts between the European explorers and the indigenous people. Despite these challenges, Columbus made several voyages to the New World over the next few years. The arrival of Columbus had a profound impact on the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Many native communities faced violence and disease brought by European explorers. The population of these communities declined rapidly due to conflicts and illnesses such as smallpox. Columbus's voyages marked the beginning of a new era of exploration and colonization. Columbus made a total of 4 voyages to the New World between 1492 and 1504. He explored parts of the Caribbean, including Cuba and Hispaniola. Each journey brought new discoveries, but also more conflict with indigenous peoples. Columbus struggled to establish a lasting settlement and faced challenges from both the local populations and his own crew. Columbus returned to Spain as a hero after his first voyage, but his reputation changed over time. Many people began to criticize his treatment of the indigenous peoples and his leadership. Some viewed him as a brave explorer, while others saw him as a symbol of colonial oppression. This controversy continues to shape how we view Columbus today. The legacy of Christopher Columbus is complex and debated. He is often credited with opening the Americas to European exploration and colonization. However, his actions also led to the suffering and displacement of many indigenous peoples. This dual legacy prompts discussions about how we remember historical figures and their impacts. Columbus Day is a holiday celebrated in many parts of the Americas on the second Monday of October. It honors Columbus's landing in the New World and his contributions to exploration. In recent years, some places have changed the name of the holiday to Indigenous Peoples Day to honor the native populations affected by European colonization. This change reflects a growing awareness of the history and experiences of indigenous communities.